Join me, 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty, on my podcast, My Life of Crime, as I take on true crime investigations like no other. This season, I'm looking into the labyrinth of crime and secrets within families. I'm cutting straight to the evidence and talking to the people directly involved, including investigators and the families of victims. Listen to My Life of Crime with Erin Moriarty wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on this FaZe, Rain, and Grace situation. So, for those that aren't really caught up or don't really know what's going on, so Grace Van Dein, I think that's her name. Hold on for a second. Let me just make sure I'm saying it right, because I'll be messing up with these names. All right, no, yeah, Grace Van Dein. I think that is how you pronounce her name. I don't know, but anyways, so she played on the, very extremely famous TV show Stranger Things on Netflix. And at some point in time, I don't know if she stepped away from acting or if she is still acting, but she also wanted to follow in her content creating career. But at some point in time, she started getting into content creating. And I remember hearing it some months ago how, like, she wanted to get into content creating and stuff. And I thought it was pretty sick. And then just recently, yeah, she got signed to FaZe. And I'm thinking to myself, like, if that ain't one of the dopest, like, or one of the best moves that you can make as a content creator, because I'm like, fam, although I have heard my, stuff about FaZe, I think if they were to offer me a contract right now, I would take that contract. I'm like, despite the drama that they get into and stuff, I'm like, nah, see, I'm just trying to make sure that my content creating career is in good hands, it might not be in good hands with FaZe, but I do feel, the thing is this though, like, if they were to offer me a contract, I would definitely observe and read that contract as if it was like a really, important, like if it was the Bible. I'm saying, like, I'm making sure that I pay attention to every little detail about that contract, because I'm like, I don't want to sign a contract and then I gotta, like, sign over the rights to my YouTube channel. No, I'm sorry, I can't do that. So that's why I would definitely, look into it and things. But yeah, if they were to offer me a contract, no, I would sign it. Like, yeah, I've heard some stuff, but I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to ensure that I'm in a good situation. So. But anyways, so yeah, Grace, she gets signed to FaZe, and then I think he's one of the creators. I think he's either the like a co-founder, creator. He's somebody important in FaZe. Like, let me check real quick. FaZe, Rain. Okay. He don't have like a Wikipedia page. Rain is a professional esports player, member of FaZe. Oh, so is he just a member or did he create? Better than FaZe, Rain, formerly Trick Shotting as a Kennedy. Rain is mostly known for his vlogs. Mail opening, Call of Duty is one. But what about, like, FaZe though? Like, is he the creator, or like? Because if he's just another person in FaZe, then I'm like, bruh, what business do you got going and stuff? Like, how did become is still part of FaZe, is prominent member of FaZe, and so I think he's just like, yeah, he's just a well-respected member of FaZe and stuff, which I can understand, because I know there's, like, people out there defending him, so I'm like, yeah, bro's been in FaZe for a minute now. And yeah, I think that's something where I'm like, things need to definitely get handled behind closed doors, because nah, man, it's like, you got some, like, stuff going on between two members. I'm like, nah, if my thing is this, like, let's say if I'm the CEO of FaZe, I definitely would be like, no, we need to solve this right here and now. Like, this can't go on any longer. This can't go on. No, we gotta figure this out. Ain't gonna be no disrespectful stuff. I'm like, if you guys, look, y'all ain't even gotta work with each other. But I'm saying, when it comes to business, I'm like, fam, just, cause, see, here's the thing, and I know people probably would look at me a little silly about it and stuff, but it's like, I'm a big wrestling fan. And, yeah, despite, like, a wrestler might not liking another wrestler, or they might not be friends or whatever, I'm like, but you guys gotta go out there and put on a good performance. So let's say, for an example, if I'm the CEO or owner of FaZe, right, and we're supposed to be performing at some like esports event or whatever, and both of them are like gonna be playing that day. I'm like, look, y'all ain't gotta talk to each other, y'all ain't gotta say or do anything to each other, but when we get out there and we start playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever, I'm like, it is about the game and it is about giving that crowd a show. So it's like, I don't want like no stuff where it's like, oh, like if you we're playing the game and then you're trying to like, you guys are like the last two members left and you're all like, oh well, we're not gonna talk to each other, because no, none of that. Okay, y'all gonna have to like leave that behind closed doors or try to work something up out now. But I'm like, when we get out there, we are putting on the show. All right, that's all that we're not putting on your show, we're putting on the show for them. All right, because no, like with me, content creating has always, I guess just speaking from experience, content creating to me has always been about entertainment. All right, it's always been about like, how can I entertain the fans today? What can I say? What can I do? What stuff can I come out with? You know, like I'm saying, like that's what it should be about. But it's like the drama, and I was just saying this. Shout out to my friend Damaris. But she's a content creator herself. She's actually right now streaming on Kick, but probably by the time when you guys hear this podcast episode, she might not, be streaming or whatever. But anyways, no, I was saying it to her. I'm like, if you're still starting drama in 2023, like, fam, I'm saying, like, you gonna really have to reevaluate whether or not you want to be a content creator, because it's like, bro, what you got going on to where you feel like you need to still be starting up drama in 2023, bro? I'm like, in any given year, you shouldn't even be starting up drama. I'm like, drama shouldn't even been a thing getting started in the first place when it came to content creating. But, yeah, there's people out there where it's like, yo, they like to start the drama. They like to, to get any views that they can off of a person, because that's what it really is all about. And I'm like, look, I'll tell y'all right now, I've never cared about the drama. I never have. I'm like, in all the drama that I've been in, I'm like, fam, it's just, I'll tell the stories. But other than that, I'm like, I don't care for, like, I had to say at one point in time, you know what? No, the thing is this. It wasn't even so much as like I wanted to add more to it. I wanted to more so to defend myself. But then once when I sat down and realized, I was like, bruh, ain't nobody watching these videos besides them. I'm like, I can do perfectly fine without having to. And sure enough, I was like, no, I started focusing on content that mattered and content that was entertaining, and look what happened. My channel got into a much more better situation. So that's why I was like, yeah, drama, bro, the person that's all about drama, you see if they'll be quick to delete a drama filled video or something. See how slow that like, oh well, I just kind of want. The only way that they would do some stuff like that is if they were to delete or just stop overall being a content creator. But other than that, no, they're most likely going to still keep that video up, still try to make as much money as they can, or wait until the video just doesn't accumulate any views anymore. But no, if that video is still accumulating views, yeah, they're not going to take down that video. They're not going to stop the drama. So the thing is this, I think more so on FaZe Reigns, and like, yeah, he might be a person about drama, because yeah, you're getting into it with literally probably one of the biggest content creators in the world. I mean, she was on such a big platform talking on Netflix and Stranger Things, and now she's wanting to be a content creator. And how good would it be for your career, and how would that overall benefit you by getting into a beef with her? You're accumulating all these views, you're gonna be dragging it on in all these different videos and streams, saying some wild stuff like, oh yeah, she, like, cause no, like, usually how drama goes, so it's like, okay, let's say it goes about this, words are exchanged, and then at some point in time, he's either gonna be in a video or be in a stream and gonna be like, oh yeah, she tried to call me and tell me this and said all these other different things, and it's like stuff that doesn't even matter. Like, the thing is this, I come from a world where it's like we handle things behind closed doors. All right. Now, yeah, with content creating, it's a little bit different. You don't really know. But I feel like in a situation where you guys are literally like right next to each other, and y'all like, and so no, here's the thing. So a video just recently got out, both of them sitting down, and they were just, talking and things. And then at some point in time, like, they start getting into it again. Now she's talking about leaving FaZe, and I'm like, bruh, it really, so, all right, so actually, no. Let me go back some. All right, let me go back some, because there are some, key things that I forgot to mention. So yeah, she gets signed to FaZe. All right. FaZe Rain, I guess he felt like he needed to add his 2 cents into her being signed. And that's something where I'm like, he messed up, because it's like, bruh, her getting signed to FaZe ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't gonna put you in a bad situation. It's not gonna put you in a bad spot. If you continue being a content creator, you have to sit down and think about it. How am I going to be affected by somebody else? Most likely, let's just go ahead and say it. Bigger than him. How is that gonna affect me? If I'm being a content creator, how is that going to affect me? My thing is this. There are people. I've been a content creator for 13 years now. There have been so many people before and after me that has accumulated so many more views than me, got so many more subscribers than me, got so many more followers than me on whatever platform you want to bring up and things. I don't care. That's something where I'm like, okay, they were in a much more better position than I am. They put in more work. They did, more to get into that position. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, look, I want to better myself, and I'm doing it every single day. Maybe I'm doing some things wrong. Maybe I'm doing some things different. Whatever the situation, I feel like, right now, content creating for me, it's like on extremely challenging, whatever hard difficulty you want to put it on. But at the end of the day, I'm like, this is my road, of content creating. Everybody else got different roads. Some people might have been in the carpool lane. Some people I know I'm in the slow lane, but I'm overall saying, I'm staying in my lane. I really don't care what other people got going on. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way, but at the same time, I don't care. So I'm like, that's whatever y'all got going on. That is between you and your lanes. Okay. But with me, I'm like, I am on my own. And yeah, there's going to probably be people that's going to try to cut in your lane, be, road raging with you and all that stuff. But it's like, fam, who cares? So anyways, she gets signed. He felt like he needed to, say some stuff about it and things. And, I guess, overall, what he said, she found it disrespectful. So she took it a step further. And I know people are probably like, she took it too far bringing this up. But she brought up his history with drugs. And, I guess at some point in time, he almost OD'd, and, or either he did. I don't know the extent of the whole situation. I really don't be paying attention to people's personal lives like that. But, he had a drug problem. So, she brought that up, she just randomly brought it up in the video, and then, that just stirred up a lot of drama. But see, here's the thing. I'm not defending what she said, but at the same time, I am defending the fact that she stood up for herself. Because a lot of the times, people, when it comes to content creating, people think they could just walk all over you. Oh, because she's this actress, or she was in Stranger Things. She doesn't know this terminology when it comes to, video games and stuff. And that's the thing where, I think she said, what game she played, so FaZe did this video where they were, introducing her into FaZe and stuff, and I think she overall said, what games, she plays when it comes to content creating. So that's why I was like, it doesn't even, look, if you are, because everybody's going to get into video games at some point in time. I'm pretty sure FaZe probably would do some stuff like that, where let's say if somebody, let's say an actor, musician, whoever, somebody wants, they get into content creating, they want to get into video games, FaZe will literally make so much content out of that. It'll probably be a whole series. Alright, so yeah, let's say I'm not a content creator, but I'm really famous for let's say music or acting or whatever, or some stand-up comedy, whatever it is. But, I'm like, I want to get into content creating. I want to get into making, some YouTube videos. I want to get into gaming and all that stuff. And I'm on such this, high-profile status. FaZe takes notice, or I notice FaZe, or they notice me, whatever. Our eyes, cross path and some, stuff. But I'm pretty sure FaZe would want to do some line of work with me, and they probably would offer out some contract hey, if you want, you can sign with us, and then that could just, be the videos, or it's you learning how to play certain video games. FaZe would eat that up. FaZe will 100% eat that up. That, I feel like that will probably be some of the funniest content, is seeing somebody learn how to play a video game. Should there be any drama with it? No. For what reason? Because I don't know how to play a video game? Bro, do you know how many people out there that don't know how to play a video game? Or they might not know terminology when it comes to video games? How do you expect? Because I think that was one of the things that he has said about Grace, was that, talking on FaZe Rain, but that was one of the things that he said about her, was that she didn't know what trick shotting is. Fam, not too many people are not gonna know what that is, especially if they don't even be playing games like that, bro. let's say she's into like racing games or something. I'm like, so it's like she can't be signed to FaZe and be playing racing games. I'm saying like you guys can get into the racing like part of content creating. I'm saying you got that one game, iRacing, you got like Forza, you got Gran Turismo, you got all these different racing games. I'm like, let's say she was in that. They don't do no trick shotting in no racing games. Let's say she's maybe into like Madden or something. I was gonna say NBA, but I was like, nah, like they might have like some like trick shot type stuff in. But no, they don't really be focusing on that. But I'm saying though, it's like, yeah, they don't really be doing, they should. I think that would actually be kind of cool if they did like some thing with what's those one guys that does like the trick shot and stuff, and they're like really famous YouTubers. Hold on for a second. Trick shotting YouTubers. I don't know, man. I just react to, no, that's not it. Okay, hold on. Basketball. Nope. That's not what I'm looking for. Dang, what's those guys' names? It's like, I think it got like bro in it, I think. Hold on. Trick, nope. Since Trick, no, that's not it. Bro, where are these guys' names? Oh, that's gonna, nah, man, that's gonna upset me. They're not even showing like stuff that I'm looking for. It's like it's the Dude Perfect. That's what their names were. Okay, so I like how I just saw dude, and then I was like, okay, so bro wasn't in their names at all. I was like, I just made that up. But anyways, I'm saying it's like, that's what I was saying. I was like, nah, that would be kind of cool if like 2K, if they did do like some Dude Perfect like type thing or something, or video game. No, that would actually, Dude Perfect should come out with a video game, and make it where it's like in that fashion and stuff. So, but anyways, regardless, so but no, it's like if she's into like other games, she's not gonna know what trick shotting is. And if like, let's say, okay, like I'm so into video games, like I know trick shotting, I know all this terminology, she gets signed to FaZe and I'm signed with FaZe, and I'm like, all right, like fam, that instead of the drama, that could have been a video right there teaching Grace how to trick shot, and I'm saying you guys could have built a friendship, whatever it is. And it's like, yeah, now it's like this girl, she was like, so they did this video, they were sitting down talking, she's in the video crying, she's saying if that video were to get leaked out, she's gonna leave FaZe. And I'm like, fam, like that should not be her first experience with content creating, where it's like she's now going through all this like drama, she's being put through all this stress. For what reason? Because you don't like her? Bruh, do you know how many people in this world don't like you? I'm literally talking to people. No, I remember when I made a tweet and I said that I wanted to sign with, I would like for that to happen one day, where I get signed with FaZe. And I remember one of my friends had messaged me and they warned me like, FaZe go through a lot of drama, that'd be a bad move. And I'm thinking to myself like, oh dang. And then then it's like hearing him, and then it's like, yeah, I'm like, bro, it sounds like it would be a bad move. But I'm just saying, I still would take that chance, because I'm like, I'm trying to see my channel elevate and stuff. So, or my channels elevating things, just pretty much all of my content creating stuff. I want to see it be in a much more better spot. But yeah, it's like if that's gonna come with it, then I'm like, look, bruh, I'm not here for all that. I wouldn't even feed into it. I just been like, look, I'm not here for all of that. If you don't like me, that's on you. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to leave FaZe because you don't like me, or I don't know what trick shotting is. Like, that's one thing that I just don't like about the internet, is that when you don't know something, people get mad over it. Like, that's just something that I find so stupid. It's like, bro, who cares? Who cares if that person don't know? But it's like, I'm not going to go, let me go through a whole history lesson of figuring out some stuff to satisfy you. I don't care whether you're mad at me or not, because I don't know the times where I have posted videos and I'm just like, oh, what's that? And people are like, you don't know what that is? Like, no, just recently. So they came out with the trailer of The Color Purple. And like, I think I had said, like, I didn't know that it used to be a musical or a play or whatever. And people were like getting on me about that. Because I think I said something along the lines like, oh, I wonder if this movie is going to have a soundtrack. And they're all like, well, it's not based off of the movie. It's based off of the play. I don't care. Like, you're telling me stuff that I'm not asking those, looking for those types of answers. I don't care about that. So yeah, it's like when people and they get mad about stuff like that, I'm like, look, y'all should not be on the internet. If people not knowing stuff is gonna upset you that much, you should not, like, nah, bruh. Because I'm saying, like, there have been times like where I've, like, okay, sitting down talking with a friend. Like, I remember one of my friends, she said that she's never seen the movie The Goonies. The Goonies has been a movie that I grew up on. I'm not gonna look at her any different or call her out her name or make her feel bad for not knowing of that movie. If anything, it'll be on like some friendly, like, how have you not seen that? Oh, you guys sit down and watch that movie and stuff. That's like one of the best movies ever. How do you not see that movie? But that's something where it's like, if I can visibly see them getting upset, I'm like, whoa, wait a second. I apologize. I did not know that was going to upset you. Like, no, we can sit down and we can watch this movie together. I would tell you everything or just have you watch it for yourself. But if you need to know some things, like, I will sit there and watch the movie with you. I'm like, nah, don't cry, but like, that's just, I guess that's just me. That's just, talking for myself. But yeah, man, I'm like, it's just people and they get mad about stuff like that. It's like, bro, who asked you? I'm saying, I'm like that, like, and that's, overall, yeah, talking about the Grace. I'm like, bro, who asked you whether it was okay or not she get signed to FaZe? I'm like, man, get out of here with that. So anyways, but yeah, like, no, she, brought up his past and people are getting on her about it and stuff, and it was a lot, man. It was, so much was going on with that, but I don't know. I do hope that she has a much more better time when it does come to content creating, because, yeah, this shouldn't be a person's first experience, when getting into content creating, because, yeah, just because of some people out there upset about some stuff, so. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 50 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you are purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And if you're purchasing any energy drinks or sleep drinks from Poggers, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. That will knock 10% off your next purchase. And if you are purchasing any controller accessories from Fatal Grips, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. That will knock 10% off your next purchase. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. And if I said follow, like talking on my links, and if I didn't mention Kick, follow me on Kick too. And again, at TMossBoss. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.